video of Cricinfomedia. This is the starting of our cricketing journeys where we are going to share our views on the cricketing world and the news and the events that are happening in that arena. So today our discussion would be the highly anticipated Asia Cup that is coming ahead in the near time. So mostly what we are going to discuss upon is that the squad of Asia Cup is known to all of us. But the main point of discussion here today is that who all would be there in the T20 World Cup that is also to happen in the near future. So I'll go to Shubhro first and let's take Shubhro's points on this.
I think most of if you look at the squad, the Asia Cup 15-member squad, I think that's really balanced out. Not much really, gaps to be filled before the T20 World Cup, which is in India and Sri Lanka jointly. If I have to find a little bit of gaps, I think there will be one where I personally love to see Yashasvi Jaiswal, because I think he has all the skills to be successful across three formats for India. Not many openers for India has been successful equally across those three formats. I mean, Jaiswal certainly has the quality. I mean, he's someone who I actually had doubts of how much successful he would be in test matches, but the way he has batted in England and Australia in the last couple of trips. So I think he has done some really good things in the longest format. I have no doubt about Jaiswal being successful in T20s or T20s. I mean, whenever he started playing for Rajasthan Royals from the first season in the COVID time in the United Arab Emirates, he was absolutely genius, to be honest. Batting with Josh Butler, he has gained a lot of experience, and that is something which is very much important. And whenever he has played for India in T20Is, he has actually done really good things for the country. So yeah, I was surprised not to see his name, but that was something which has been a problem, problem of plenty for India in the selection for T20Is, because they are so much successful in the last couple of years, in the last couple of series, wherever at home and or maybe away. So they have done well. So Jaiswal, someone who I'm really looking forward to see. Jaiswal and Abhishek Sharma, two left-handers at the top of the order, the opening position, is something that I will look to see. But the only issue here is if I put Jaiswal at number 2 and Abhishek at number 1, then I have Tilak at number 3. So that is the number 3 left-handed batters, and that's why a little bit concerned whether India would look to go with the same planning. But if you have to close my eyes and pick someone, I don't think there's anyone actually deserve a place in a T20Is for India than Yashasvi Jaiswal. So yeah, he's someone who I'm looking forward to get in the side. Shreyas Iyer maybe, but I'm not really sure about Shreyas Iyer's position, given the fact that if Shubman Gill does well this Asia Cup, it'll be really hard for the selectors to drop him, also being the vice captain of the team at the moment. But if he doesn't do well, then it's no brainer that Shreyas Iyer will come back into a team as soon as possible. So yeah, 2 changes, not many. I think the bowling lineup will remain mostly the same. So not many changes I'm looking forward to. Maybe just 2 for the T20 World Cup earlier next year.
Got it. So Ritom, taking from what Shubhro has said, he says that there would be a Shreyas Iyer maybe coming in, but that has to be seen that whether Shubman Gill performs well, and there is Jaiswal for sure. Now my question to you would be that do you think that Shubman Gill should be considered for all 3 formats of the game, as in like should he be excluded for the red balls, or should we also include him in the T20I aspect of India, or Shreyas should be coming in place of Shubman? So what are your thoughts around that?
Of course, Indian cricket always goes on the fact more than techniques and all these things like playing ability and some other stuff like the superstar culture here plays a big role in the game, of course, and Shubman Gill is of course the superstar of the game, and people want to see him. He's a huge fan following. Now if you all of a sudden cut him off from a squad of the T20, I think people will not take it as a good sign, to be very honest, because ODIs nowadays are not played that often. So I don't really think ODI has much relevance nowadays as a format. Of course, the ODI World Cup is the biggest tournament till date in cricket. But to be very honest, except for the except for the World Cup, 50 over World Cup, the normal bilateral series and all these things do not have really impact on the cricketing world, to be very honest. And if you see the red ball game, of course, red ball game is still relevant, but the fact is that it is also getting stagnant in some points because not many nations are willing to take part in it, because only the big countries like India, Australia, and England are invested in it. Even nations like South Africa and all these things, so they have won the recent WTC. We have seen that in some previous series against New Zealand, they had sent their almost C team or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, if you see, of course, there will be a huge workload on Gill because IPL is there. He is playing IPL. He is playing ODIs and red ball cricket. He is the captain, new captain of the India in the tests, and he has done really well. So a lot of workload will be there on Gill. Of course, if you cut him off the T20 squad, it will be better for him. I mean, the workload can be managed by him in a very good manner. But then again, T20 is gaining its ground in rapid manner. I mean, it's going very, very fast, and people are more interested in watching the T20 games because it caters to their timing and all these things. Okay, so I think even if it's a theoretical possibility that we can exclude Shubman Gill from the T20s or any other format to give him extra time or extra work, what to say, that space, so that he can do better justice to himself. But I don't think it will be a possibility, because if Shubman Gill does well, then I don't think BCCI will consider throwing him
Replacing
out.
it. With this, we come to an end to today's video, where we majorly have discussed about the transition phase from Asia Cup to World Cup, what changes we might see, and how the squad might look like. I would request you to be connected with us. Please do like, share, and subscribe our channel, and we promise you to bring more and more stories from the cricket world. Thank you.